Sound check 1 2 1 2. Sound check 1 2 1 2. Let's go. Welcome into the SR51 media stream. I'm your host, SR51. Hopefully you're having a good day today. If you're not, hopefully it turns around for you. If you have not, be sure to check in on your physical, mental, and spiritual health. That is massively important. If you can, spend time with family. If you haven't talked to them in a while, hit them up. Hit up them cousins, hit up them aunts, hit up them uncles, hit up their father, hit up their mother. If you don't have any of that, hang out in the stream. I'm pretty sure you can have somebody to talk to in the stream. If not, hang out with me. If you need somebody to talk to outside the stream, I am live on X as far as post every day. Not live as in streams, but, posting and stuff like that. I also have a Discord, which is labeled as the SR51 Media Empire. You will find the same elephant on the bottom over there on Discord. Be sure to check it out. Two quick announcements. Number one, leaving the stream to do the SR51 Media Show is not what I want to do. So what I'm going to be doing is, instead of taking that time to, say, go over there to talk about news or gaming or something like that, I'm going to be setting up a screen over here so that way when we're done the stream, if I have some things I'm going to talk about game-related, then we could do it here. Asking you to leave TikTok and go over to YouTube in the middle of the night stuff is probably too much of a ask. So we're going to be pausing that and bringing it here. Number two, it has become clear to me that regardless of how I try to, keep it neutral and everything like that, I have been labeled as being a part of the console war. That was brought to my attention earlier this morning by some people that mentioned me along with other content creators that I never thought I would be mentioned beside. So let me say it like this. I got some new sound effects in here. Let me say it like this, okay? You really, in a way, right? Hold on 1 second. Is this the right one? Because I got some new ones. See the new ones in here. Hold on 1 second. Wait, I thought I had 3 pages. How do I get to my other page? I know I have another page in here. No, I can't find it. Let's see. So the next page, we go with this one. So
this is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted.
So basically, if I'm a part of the console war, I'm part of the console war. I ride with Xbox. That's who I ride with. That's the platform I choose. If you don't like it, so the hell what? See what I'm saying? Don't come for me. I won't come for you. I like to keep it respectful, whether it be the comment section here or whether it be the comment section on TikTok, whether it be the comment section on YouTube, Twitter. As long as it's a respectful conversation, we can go back and forth. If you get disrespectful, I'm going to block you. I don't care how many followers you got. I don't care how big your community is. I don't care. So at the same time, Manny, shout out to my moderator Manny. Be sure to go on to his channel, sub up, great content creator as well. How's your day going, Manny? Yo. No, I was just saying that I woke up this morning to, how could I put this? I woke up this morning to a couple of people accusing me of being a part of the console war, and they referenced me. I'm not going to mention other content creators' name, but they reference me in the same light as not Jesse, thank you for them likes. YHAM5750, thank you for them likes. DL, thank you for them likes. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for starting the stream off of likes. This is not going to take long. It's a quick announcement. So basically, I've been doing this for over 10 years. I love it. I love video games. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm not doing it for the clout. I'm not doing it for the attention. I'm doing it because I love playing video games, and I'm glad that it's able to be a business nowadays. I have some things, Grub Edits, thank you for the likes. I have some things that I will be working on to make the empire bigger, to also celebrate the moderators, to also celebrate the community as a whole. I cannot talk about it right now, mainly because it's not finished. So when we get a little bit closer into certain things, no, it's not related to a book. When we get closer in a little bit of things, I will explain more, but I kind of want to take the Bethesda approach where I really don't talk about anything until I have something to show. So when that time comes, I will put more out there. But as far as console war information goes, so what? You know, if you have a problem with me saying, hey, I like Xbox, I feel as though Xbox better than PlayStation, I feel as though Xbox better than Nintendo, I feel as though Xbox better than Apple iOS, you don't have to listen. You don't have to comment on Twitter. You don't have to comment here. You don't have to comment anywhere. But be aware, I don't come for you, don't come for me. You come for me, I'm going to come for you. Okay, and that's just how it works. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just putting that out there now. I'm also live on YouTube. That should be being recorded. So anybody wants to go back, clip it, do whatever the hell you want to do. But basically at the same time, checking in for the defense attorney of Xbox and tell you, I'm going to be coming with that. Okay? So at the same time, basically I just wanted to put that out there so we know right off the bat. Jordan, thank you for the likes. Grub Edits, thank you for the likes. Okay, we got the Commanders up next. This ain't no podcast. Also to let y'all know, what I'll probably do is Josh, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. That's right, flag was fly. Go Birds. Hopefully this is our year again. All right, man. I'll see you when you get back. So the thing about it is basically to kind of put that out there. What I recognized was that it's better to do like a wrap up kind of game stream podcast right after the stream. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be setting it up. That's right, Grub Edits, Go Birds. I will be setting it up here, so probably not today because I don't have the screen set up, but I will work on it tonight, and I also may change my graphics. I don't know, I may not. But at the same time, there will be a like another screen that I go to after the stream, and we'll talk then. If it's not too late. If it's late at night and stuff like that, then I won't do it. But like when we do streams like this, I've decided that hour or 2 hours that I'm spending doing a podcast is better spent in stream. So we're going to jump up right now to... Wait, can y'all see the bottom of the screen? Oh, you know what I just noticed? Let me see something. Oh, wait. Yeah, let me see something. Wait, is that the bottom of the screen? Let me see something here. Oh, I know what it is. Oh, wait. Yeah, let me see something. Oh, okay. Let me see. Just wanted to check. Let me check on something. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all can see the... Okay, yeah, y'all can see the bottom of the screen. Who did you lose to? I went, for the first time in all history, I tied with the Cowboys twice. We went to war twice, and I ended up tying with them twice. So basically, yeah, we're going to be tied with the Cowboys for the first time twice in all of history. I'm glad that it was, formulated there on YouTube where I can, basically... look back on it like I can't believe the season that I tied with the Dallas Cowboys twice. But like I say, Dallas has a good team, and we'll see what happens. I still got the first round bye going into the season. We will be playing this playoffs today. Wiggins, welcome in. Thank you for attending. Yeah, we will be playing. We call it there. We will be playing. I can't see the side of the screen this way, but it's okay. There you go. Okay. We will be playing the playoffs today. It is only 3:47. We only have about 1 or 2 games before we get to the playoffs. So welcome to the Madden 26 playoffs. I'm going to go with run and gun, multiple defense. Hold on. All right, let's get it. A-G-L-E-S-E. I'm trying to find out how I get to my other screen. What the heck? It's cool. Let's go get it, fellas. Wiggins said, hold on, let me pause this real quick. When I come out of the screen, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to address that, Wiggins. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second to pause it. Ding, 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 ding.
these guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Okay. Wiggins said, do you think I could get a mod? I've been in here every day for almost a week until the end of the live. Okay, Wiggins, so let me explain the process to you. And this is the process that every mod has went through, okay? So it has to be followed. We cannot break the rules for anybody that asks. It's only fair to every mod that's been a mod that every mod after them follows the same process. What happens is, if you want to be a mod, all right, I will take your name down, right? I'm not telling you no, okay? What's going to happen is I'm going to ask you, do you want to be a mod? I'm going to ask you a couple questions. And if you agree to what I'm asking you, I will write your name down today. Today is July 8th. So that means, July 8th. Today is June 8th. Every moderator has to wait at least a month of, let's say, continued, not saying every day, but continued being a part of the streams, having conversations, being a part of the community. After that month, you will be modded on that first day after that. So I don't know if you ever worked a job. It's kind of like when you get a job and they tell you, hey, after 30 days, your probation's over and your benefits start, right? So if you're willing to do that, if you want to be a mod, I can put you down on the list right now and start you up today start your trial up today. Like I said, you do not have to be a part of every stream. And I understand if you can't stay to the end of every stream, but during that month period, I would need you to be present as far as in streams and stuff like that as best you can. If you cannot be, let me know. Come in the stream. Hey, I got this going on. I can't be live or I can't be in here all day, but it's understandable. When that time does come that you do become a mod, you cannot go missing for more than like 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. If I don't hear from you, if I don't, let's say hear from you or hear anything from you, then I'm gonna have to take the mod shit back. Because a lot of people sell their accounts nowadays. There's this whole thing going on where people like sell their, accounts to social media accounts and other people, and they change usernames to do that. So as long as you're not doing something like that, I don't have a problem with it. So the first question I have is, do you want to be a mod? Give him a second to respond because if he's still here. Okay. The other question I have is, do you feel as though that out of a given month, you can be present at least 1 or 2 weeks in a month? Wait till he responds. Okay. And also, do you agree to the fact that when you become a mod, if you go missing for 2 or 3 weeks, that I'm going to have to take it back? Okay. I'm making a note right now. Let me go into my notes because that's what I've done with everybody, to keep it fair. So I need to pull up your full name, which would be, let me write that down that way I can remember. That would be WIGGINZ dot SZN. Okay. Wants to be a mod on June 8th. All right. So I have you down. Let me put a logo on this so I can know. Let's put a green X. Green. Okay, let's put the check mark. And then behind that, let's put thumbs. Let's put thumbs up. All right. I have the note for June 8th. Also, if it gets to a point, you are on the list. So your process begins today. If I forget, sometimes things do happen, working, family, wife, stuff like that. I can tend to forget. If you get closer to that time, and let's say it's, June 8th, and I told you, June 8th. Let's say it's July 8th, and I told you, hey, in June 8th, you good as long as you're here, and it doesn't happen, remind me that, hey, SR, you told me this is around the time when I come in. What you'll get access to, also at the same time, is the Discord is free to join. It's public. It's the SR51 Media Empire. You just go to Discord, put in the SR51 Media Empire, and it'll be in there. Or if you can't find it, anybody that wants to join the Discord that cannot find it, put your Discord name in the chat, and I will send you an invite. As long as you accept the rules and play by the rules, you're more than welcome. Once you get past your trial period, you will be added in to have mod abilities, where you will have access to the mod chat, and you will be able to bounce people in stream and basically make comments to higher over other people. If you notice, when mods make comments, I read them first because they are the law. You will become the law. So congratulations for joining up, and your process begins today. And like I said, I understand people have life. You can't necessarily make every stream. I understand that. I'm not saying You got to be in every one. But, you know, just felt that best to explain. Not a problem, Wiggins. Hit him, Jazeen. Hit, oh, hell. Ah! Uh-huh. Let's go. We wanted to. Oh, wait. Hold up. What week is this? Hold on now. No. No. What week is this? Nah. No. All rookies. Report in. Dead serious, bro. Anthony, here's your time to start. You are starting. My man Lennon, I want him to start. At wide receiver, Big Marvin Harrison, step on up. McGee, step on up. Big Metcalf, step on up. At tight end, my man Anthony Mack, get on in there. Well, actually, Kyle Pitts over Anthony Mack. At left tackle, my man Dorsal, get on in there. Left guard, my new boy Olo, come on in. Center, Wayne Bill DeVoe, go on in there. Isn't this week? I know. I realized it before we went out here. Everybody got banged up. Agile, Matthias, you're in there. Right tackle. It's not going to be Jordan Mile. It's not going to be Lane Johnson. It's not going to be Penei Sewell either. Probably going to need him. We're going to go with, put Cam Jurgens at left. Oh, he'll be at 69. Put Joe Alt in there. He's our starting right guard, but put Joe Alt in there at left tackle. At left edge is going to be Nolan Smith with Chase Young behind him. Right edge is going to be Jonathan Gennard with Barton behind him. Defensive tackle is going to be, we're going to get the first. Is my man hurt? Please don't tell me he hurt. Oh, that's not him. Where is he? Oh, let me check the injury report. Is my boy hurt? Is my center hurt? My defensive tackle? No, he ain't hurt. Oh, I know I didn't trade him or release him or something, bro. Hold up. I'm going to have to shut the game down. Where's my boy? Davis, Watt. Hold on. We missing somebody. Oh, hold on. I might got started over. I'm missing my defense. Yeah, I got started over. I'm glad I realized this before the game got kicked off. He said you should have done half pads. I didn't create anybody really. Okay, so wow, it kicked me all the way back to the beginning. Delete that game. Oh, I was about to say, oh my God, my heart almost dropped. I thought I lost my franchise. I'm like, no. Okay, so let me see. Is my defensive tackle hurt? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't actually delete him or nothing like that, but I think he might be injured. Yeah, Garcia's injured week to week. Okay, he has a dislocated shoulder. Okay, upgrade players. Antoine Mack, he's getting better and better. Put that on vertical threat. He's already at 81. He's working out perfectly. All right, and this is week 18, last week of the season. None of my starters are going out here today. So let's go ahead and get that started up. We're going to do Anthony Richardson at quarterback. We're going to do Lennon at halfback. We're going to do Marvin Harrison at 1, McGee at 2. And T-Mac, you could take 3, or actually put DK Metcalf in there at 3. And then for tight end, we're going to do Kyle Pitts and Mack in. Left tackle, we're going to do Christian Dorsal. Left guard, we're going to do Olo. Center, we're going to do Wayne Bill DeVoe. Right guard, we're going to do Matthias. And right tackle, we're going to do Joe Alt at right. Left edge is going to be Nolan Smith and Chase Young behind him. Right guard is going to be Jonathan Gennard and Barton behind him. And then defensive tackle is going to be, we're going to give it to my man Jordan, Dexter Lawrence and Vita Vea. And then TJ Watt or somebody like that. Let me see who else we got in here. Garcia's hurt, right? Yeah, you can't play. We're going to do, give me Barton and Watt's place. Sam linebacker, we're going to be bringing in Fells. He's going to start up today with Will behind him. Jahad Campbell's going to start with Peppers behind him. Will is going to be Fusay with Zach Bond. I don't think I have any other ones that can go in that position. We have Peppers. We're going to put Peppers in, so Zach Bond does not start. Cornerbacks, we're going to be doing Kool-Aid McKinstry. And we're going to be doing Quinyon's hurt. Okay, so we're down a linebacker. So we're going to have to go with, say, Kareem Lassiter And Cooper DeJean will be out there, seeing as how we're down a cornerback. Free safeties I can't change out because I have nobody behind them. Power halfback today is going to be, we'll give it to David Montgomery because Linden is not really power. If you lose, you still have the number one, have first spot in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure I do. That's why I'm not looking, I don't want, because it'll be something dumb, You go out there and basically like somebody gets banged up or something and then you don't have them during the season. So we're going to do Nolan Smith, Chase Young. Right edge is going to be Jonathan Gennard and Barton. And rush defensive tackle is going to be, where is he? Dexter Lawrence and Big Vita Vea. As well as give me Chase Young. Nose tackle is going to be Dexter Lawrence, Big Vita Vea, and Jordan Davis. Sub linebackers are not going to be the boys. Sub linebacker is going to be Jihad Campbell sub. It's going to be Fusade, and it's going to be Peppers. Slot cornerback today is going to be Kool-Aid McKinstry with Cameron Lassiter behind him. And we are ready to roll. Film room prep. I was about to skip that. About to mess up. See what happens. But the starters are off this week because the playoffs start right after this game.
Are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they
Are you going to get the new Madden? Yes. Yes. Lord willing, I will have, hold on one second. Critical game this week. What are you seeing in the film? This is a very balanced team. Nothing is jumping out in the scouting I've done so far. I do believe we can win on our defense, though. Okay? Tell me about it. Our best bet is to focus down on one aspect of the game. We're going to have to create our own advantage this week. Okay? What do you think we should hone in on? Win in the trenches. Let's get to it, Coach. I'll start working on the practices for this week. Make sure we're good to go. The players should be heading to the meeting room. Now you can discuss the plan with them as well. So they're probably going to give that hype level thing to whoever's starting, and it won't be Jalen Carter now. All right, Sutherland, we need to talk strategy for this week's matchup, boys. This is a game we'll win in the trenches. We need pressure on every down, whether it's run or pass. We have to get at it. Jalen Carter says, challenge accepted, coach. They can try to double me, but it won't matter. I can't be moved. About to be a problem. Well, at least we know Carter is locked in, but this will take the full team. We'll be rotating guys to stay fresh. Outside the line, we have to be prepared to clean up his plays. Breakdown, nothing extra allowed. All right. Let's get on out there. Now we can start it up. About to mess up, man. People's probably about to get hurt left and right. Okay, I'm going to send y'all. Do y'all have alternates? I haven't played in an alternate classic. Do you have an alternate classic? Bro, I haven't played in a, I don't think I've played in an alternate classic all week. Do y'all don't have an alternate classic? Your alternate is black, but y'all don't have like a, what's this? No, that's a, I know why they don't. Oh, okay, never mind. I know why you guys don't have an alternate classic. Now I remember. Yeah, y'all gonna go in y'all alternates. Y'all can go out in y'all blacks. We're gonna go out in color rush. Our alternate classic. We're gonna break the alternate classic out. And then I'm gonna go with multiple defense and run balance. No, they said the alternate classic, they don't have alternate classic. See, they got an away option, which is this one. But if you can tell, they don't change the it doesn't change the helmet. And the reason why they can't change the helmet is because they're no longer the Washington team logo that they were. So they only have home option, away option, home option 2, home option 1 and 2, and current home. So we'll do they gathered old jerseys though. Yeah. I mean, I'm not getting into what that was or what it wasn't. That's basically up to them. Let's get on our hair after. Eagles fly. I am so mad that my one. Let me see. Here we go. It's time, fellas. Time to get it. Let's go. Let's get this. Ding, 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 ding. He said, "Yeah, need to change the name back." Hey, they said they might change the name to another team. I heard the Commanders was just like a placeholder. Like it might end up being like some like a different name soon. I also heard the Chicago Bears' new stadium is going to be in Indiana. All right, gentlemen. Are they kicking it off to us first? Let's do this. Boom. All right, Lennon. Come on, let's do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, Lennon. He's got room. Oh, wait. Hold up. Saquon Barkley has to go in first. The reason why Saquon Barkley has to go in first is because I want to get him a 1,000-yard season. Okay, hold on. Saquon Barkley needs to be in just so he can get his 1,000-yard season. As soon as he has his 1,000-yard season, I'm going to go ahead and pull him. But he needs to be in. Oh, and then the third down. Oh, yeah. David Montgomery. Oh, wait, hold on. Third down running back is probably still set at Saquon. So we're just going to do, We're just going to get him his 1,000 yards. You know, probably bang that out pretty early. And then we'll go ahead and pull him after that. So we're going to start off with a run. Just to get him his 1,000. Going with it. Okay, how many yards is that? Goal update. He needs like 20 yards. Okay, you'll be in until you get your 30. I see you, Lennon. Good run, Lennon. Good run, Lennon. Go left. We just need 20 yards, Saquon, and then you get your 1,000. Go on with it. Okay, where we at? Gonna need a little bit more than that. All right, we need mint shovel. We on the ground a little bit. They paying attention. All right, Anthony. This is your time. Go on with it. Ah, there you go. Woo, that's slow, Anthony. Oh, McGee, you gotta hold on to that, brother. Bro. There is no custom sliders. I'm playing on All Pro. I don't adjust the sliders. Great catch, Lennon. Great catch, Lennon. Halfback slash. Come on, Saquon, bust a 20 on him. Oh, my God. No huddle. They bringing the blitz on us. They think they got us. Come on now. Post dig. That's in though. Oh! I see you, McGee. That was a nice one, bro. Hit him with the wheel post drag.
Sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. Get the ball out of his hand. See a completion. He's typically as the
good catch, Mac. The Mac is back. No, it's passing the fence, bro. What the hell? Oh, that's bullcrap right there, bro. Where's my... Do I have it? I don't even have my sound effects. Bro, that is crazy. What are we doing? Look at him holding him from running. Oh, that's messed up. That's cool. I got something for y'all. Y'all coming out here cheating today? And Anthony, you are having a great day as well, bro. I really like the way you play. I'm about to hit you with that long-term contract, bro. I'm about to bring the heat on these boys. I still got... Oh, we got starters. Give me Big Vita Vea. Come on with it. That's right. Yeah.
Emotional damage.
I'm talking about Nolan. Give me the ball. I heard cheating. See, the ball don't lie. Cheaters. Go on with it. All right, Saquon. Hit him with the crack toss. Switch it up. How many yards is that? He ain't got a breakaway just yet. Richardson got destroyed. Give me pass. Go with it, Anthony. Good run. Good run. Halfback dive. Good run. Good run. He only got 5 yards. I'm trying to get him that 1,000. Oh. Gotta hold on to that, Big Metcalf.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Short throw taken by Pitts.
So I'm talking about, Kyle.
Puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Halfback stretch.
Now again to Barkley, running right, and he'll drive this one forward down to the 36.
989 yards. Okay. Give me quick slants.
They face second down and 7. Throwing, Richardson. Fires quickly.
So I'm talking about McGee.
On the slant. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter.
Let's go inside zone.
As they've got it with 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Barkley.
No huddle.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Looking at you, starving Marvin.
4-yard line. A second down throw for Richardson.
Marvin.
Incomplete. Coverage.
Come on, Marvin.
Contact jarring.
All right, let's see about just putting some yardage on the ground.
3rd down. Here's Richardson.
Okay. It's cool.
Get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Pick and stick Elliott.
Elliott's kick is good,
Right down the middle.
and the Eagles will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on.
Whoa, 1 second. All right.
3 and
Josh, thank you for them likes. Thank you for them likes.
Brown now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Commanders' offense, running back Rashawn White, ready for this next possession.
He moved to cover 1 robber.
The passing game. Take a look at the NFL.
Switch it up.
In receiving yards for running backs.
Give me Big Vita.
There, among the best in the league.
Go on, get him. Come here.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good
Great tackle, long.
It'll be a loss.
Doom, doom, doom. Keeps on it.
seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent
Cover 2
into
invert.
his helmet, just like the quarterback,
Give me Big Vita. Is he out there?
before they
Give me
even
Big
snapped
Vita.
the ball, and that play had no shot.
Ah, ah. Come here. Get down. Ain't no way you scored a safety and kicked the field goal in just the second half. What I played on All Pro, man. I played on All Madden. If you want to check out my All Madden content, be sure to slide on over to YouTube. Earlier back in the day, I won a Super Bowl with the Eagles on All Madden with no creative players, no slider help. Basically, in this one, I play on All Pro now because I just like it better. Yeah. It's Deshaun. Welcome to 5196 community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today, where you are appreciated. Thank you for your support, and welcome into the group. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, I've been doing it for 10 years, man. Back in like Madden, I want to say 2013, I used to do the All Madden and the cap on and all that, but I like it better with the cap off and All Pro. So, oh, okay, Leonard. Oh, my boy, nice. That boy Leonard was nice. Yeah. The only thing is, like, I leave the injuries on. A lot of people was like, because Tariq Woolen has a career-ending injury. Like, he literally got injured completely for the rest of his career. So I don't know if he's coming back next year. A lot of people were like, I need to, a lot of people was like, I need to turn the injuries off. But I feel like injuries are a part of the NFL. You know, it happens. That's just the name of the game. You know, whereas, like, the cap is something that gets manipulated every year. How many yards was that? All right, Barkley, you only need like 6 or 7 yards, bro. Come on, you can get this 1,000. Give me the pass. I'm a Ravens fan. Your honest opinion on the Ravens. My moderator, Manny's a Ravens fan. My aunt and cousin lived in Baltimore for a good period of time. I feel as though The Wire was one of my favorite shows, one of the best shows to ever be created. And I think you guys got a great team. I think you got a great quarterback in Lamar Jackson. I'm not saying that just because you're here. Yeah, it's great. I have nothing against the Ravens. We're not even in the same division. I feel like Lamar Jackson is a great quarterback. He's definitely worth it. I feel like Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes are definitely worth $300 million when the new cap comes up. At the same time, I feel like you guys made a great pickup with Trey Hendrickson. You got Derrick Henry. You also have a great line. So I'll be surprised to see what y'all do this year. Good team, good team. So I'm talking about Anthony. You are out there slinging it, brother. You are now the permanent backup to Jalen Hurts, bro. I'm just banging where I've been liking him since 23. Okay, how many yards was that? Just need 5 yards. Halfback dive. It's okay to be a part of a team for a specific player. I mean, I was born and raised in Philadelphia, but at the same time, like I grew up watching people like Randall Cunningham, and I didn't really see Reggie White because I was probably too young to understand what was going on. Is it holding? Aha, offsides, defense. Wait, which is my other option? Decline. Halfback stretch. Uh-huh. That's right. Let's go.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right.
Josh, thank you for them likes. Thank you for them likes.
That's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see.
Yeah, I love him so much. I have the 80s bird done by the best tattoo artist in Washington. I have my 80s bird, and I also have my first tattoo I ever got, if you can see that, is the original Eagles logo. And I have my 76ers. I also have other tats as well. I have an Xbox. I have my Xbox tat. I don't know if you can see that. I have my Xbox tat, which is my on my forearm, my Xbox tat. So like my second cousin played for Philly last year on rookie year. Wait, what? So like my second cousin played for Philly last year, rookie year, won the Super Bowl. That man is amazing. I know he's sitting somewhere like, yo, I got lucky. He got there because of his skill. But at the same time, it's great that he was able to win a Super Bowl. Ah. Hit him. Down, boy. I'm trying to understand why I cannot go to my second page. Oh, I got to go to my second page. Okay, yeah, there we go.
First down and 10.
Give me cover one, Robert Press. Cover one, Robert Press.
Play action. Here's Daniels.
Uh-oh, that's 6.
Osborne, he's got it.
I went one-on-one with the wide receivers. I don't know. I want the regular Ravens logo for my first alternate. First or the alternate. I think, like, if you really love them and that's, like, your team and stuff like that, I would say, yeah, get the tat, but just make sure you do the right artist. Like, all my tats are done by, tatted by Auntie Pinion out here in, Washington. She's one, in my opinion, the best artist in, Washington. One of the best artists. Her and her shop and stuff like that, but she's basically the best artist I feel is on Washington. Also, the queen, my wife, and stuff like that. So they've all come out the way I wanted them. Like, all my tats look like, oh, and I had a Phillies as well on my forearm.
Here comes a return from the 5.
So I'm talking about Marvin. Name the top 5 teams you hate. See what I'm talking about? Kyle Pitts is down.
Something you do not want to see in the final week of the season.
I actually hold hate for anybody. Because, you know, being a God-fearing man, I'm not supposed to hate anybody. But as far as, like, dislike, I would say fan base on fan base. Right now, I wouldn't say the Dallas Cowboys because we've been working out a lot of deals back and forth, and a lot of Cowboys fans kind of have respect for each other. I would say, hold on one second. That's 5. That's more. That's got to be 1,000, right? That's right. Oh, man, somebody else is down. Saquon Barkley got his 1,000-yard season. Somebody is down. I don't know who that guy is. People getting hurt left and right.
He will get himself checked out.
No, your day is done. Yeah, so I'm basically taught not to hate and stuff like that. But as far as dislike right now, I would say I don't like the direction of where the New York Giants have taken their organization, whether that be due to Bill DeVoe got hurt. Okay, bring in Cam Jurgens. Yeah, I don't like the direction that the New York Giants have taken with their organization as far as, some of the things they've done. I would say as far as somebody like the Bengals, I don't necessarily like the Bengals as well. I feel like I think the Bengals have really done their players bad when you just screw Trey Hendrickson over like that, but he's a Raven now. I would also say, myself personally, I'm not really a big fan of, I would say the New York Giants. I don't like what the Bengals did. I don't like the Patriots because we have all had smoke with each other since the playoffs. The Commanders, I don't really like the Commanders. I feel like they come out every year and talk and don't really do anything. And for a 5th, I'd say the enemy of the Seahawks, not the 49ers, but possibly, let me see. Who do I see, AFC or NFC, that's always running their mouth and not getting it done? I would say somebody like the Cardinals. I don't like what they did to Kyler Murray. Whoa. You got your 1,000-yard season, Saquon. That's the end of your run streak. We're going to give this over to Lennon.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he gave one man the slip and going to take this one.
I think the Steelers had playoffs. Patriots have the worst fan base. I feel like the Steelers blamed Mike Tomlin for all their problems. And I'm like, you guys went out and got a 50-year-old quarterback. A 50-something-year-old quarterback, and you're blaming your problems on him. He didn't make that decision. He probably had an input, but that comes down to the front office, bro.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson.
Great catch, McGee.
It's complete. And they'll move this one down inside.
Let's go mint corner, mint wide corner.
The 39. Here's a 1st and 10. Richardson.
McGee is doing great.
The catch is made.
Let's get a little run with it.
Receivers might they call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not
Timeout. I was not paying attention to the time. I'm glad I looked over.
sit in this soft zone, I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Timeout.
Timeout.
Take the field goal.
In this first half. Here's Jake Elliott now.
Jake the Snake.
Field goal.
Right down Broadway. Let's go.
Is 2 for 2.
The teams I dislike most are the Chiefs, Cowboys, and Steelers. Okay.
Tack on 3 more
Yeah, I haven't had that many interactions with Chiefs fans.
here late in the first half.
They kind of feel like a team that won a lot, but I feel like with Patrick Mahomes, we have to see whether or not he is, still Patrick Mahomes. So we'll see how it goes. Halftime report. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Bears and Dolphins. I done gave the Bears hella people. I know they win this one. Watch. Who's that? One of the guys I sent them probably?
And it's Caleb Williams.
I don't know who that guy is.
From 23
Dun, 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 dun. I wonder who I play in the first round of playoffs.
Wrap up a 7-10
And yes, we will be playing the playoffs all the way through the Super Bowl, and Lord willing, the whole playoffs and free agency and the draft.
They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's the veteran A.J. Dillon. He'll find an opening and take it in. A 6-yard rushing touchdown. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's Chris Olave. They put a lot of trust in him.
Ooh, Chris Olave and the Taylor Swift boost. I mean, I understand the whole love. I mean, I'm married myself, almost 15 years. Shout out to the Queen. At the same time, division leaders, yeah. I had a first round bye. Oh, it didn't put it up there. And like I said, in my opinion, marriage is a glorious thing. I wish it on everybody. Nothing's ever perfect, but it's more great times than bad times, in my opinion. And at the same time, I understand him wanting to necessarily be married to Taylor Swift. I just feel like the Chiefs sometimes overdo it with her presence. Like we'll be watching the game and they'll be like, Taylor Swift in the box. Taylor Swift just clapped her hands. I'm like, bro, I don't care about this woman. Like, tell me about the game, bro. I just want to watch football, not an update on Taylor Swift, bro. Cowboys, because their fan base is annoying and the owner is cocky and my dad doesn't like them. Well, I don't like the Cowboys. I don't like anybody in the NFCs, frankly. I'm not going to hate you, but I don't like you.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Great tackle, Peppers. Great tackle.
Beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession.
Let's go Tampa 2.
Tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Send it, the man in motion. They'll go play action here with Daniel.
Oh, couldn't put him down. Steelers are left out the Browns. They beat us when they bad. Yeah, the Browns, you know what? I would put the Browns up there too because I don't like what they're doing to Shadari Sanders. Give me Grenard. Good tackle, good tackle. Good tackle.
3rd and 5.
Give me Big Vito.
Send it, the man in motion.
Ah!
On 3rd down, it's White.
Good stop.
Pretty quickly.
Yeah, I like Shadari Sanders. I feel like Shadari Sanders is one of the best young rookie quarterbacks out there. It's just a shame that he went to the Browns where they're doing him dirty.
Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The Commanders about to send this one away. And he'll be looking for
I want Travis Hunter to ball out this year. Respect, kid. He's really nice. Yeah, I think the Jaguars have gotten really good. Ah. Great run back, Lennon. Josh, thank you for them lights. I feel like the Commanders have got, I feel like the Jaguars have gotten very good.
the Eagles offense, ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll have a short field.
Let's go PA slot stop.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson.
Up too far. Too far.
The reach of the receiver.
Inside zone.
Ball's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Richardson.
Metcalf, you got to come down with that, brother.
It is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the
I like Deion. I like what Deion's doing with Carolina. When he has Shadari and Travis, I want them to have success. Yeah, I do want to see Deion,
drop to throw.
Anthony, little too high.
Incomplete.
I do want to see their team do well. That's not actually my favorite college football team. My favorite college football team is the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors and Penn State. But I do want to see Deion's team do well.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped.
Come on, bro.
It's all the way into the end zone.
All I'm out here saying after that last one.
The Commanders' offense ready to come back out for this possession. But deficit is
That last play, that last setup was wrong, Shadari. Anthony, I'm going to need you to get it together, brother. Use your feet. Do what you got to do.
He'll start this
Uh-uh.
Here's White. And this
So I'm talking about right up the middle. I respect the Eagles. I can always count on them to beat the Cowboys, and I root for them. Yeah, the Cowboys got George Pickens, but I don't think it's working out for him, bro. He won his money, and if he don't get his money, he might cause a problem.
from the shotgun. It's Daniel. He finds De'Ami Brown. And they'll be set up now.
Yeah, we all have our ups and downs. You know, I don't expect the Eagles to go out there and be 17-0 or nothing like that.
Game long.
But I do expect them to be in the playoffs again this year, and we'll take it from there, you know. Hopefully it's our year.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. We'll get about
Good hit.
here as he is.
Give me cover 3 Sky.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel.
Daniel's going to get some yards on that one.
With it. And Daniel
He going to get some yards on that one.
to stop. Wise
I was wondering when he was going to start using his feet. Cover 3 match.
he stay around in the cover fed. He picked up the first down.
Let's go now.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll find his running back. White.
Good tackle, Coop. That's right, Gub. X5 was fly. Hopefully this is our year. Again,
Only a couple.
cover 3, Buzz Mabel.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Bronco 80.
It's Osborne in motion. On 2nd down, it's Daniel. A throw behind his man. Can't really
3rd and 7. They're going to be looking to get it. Boom, boom, boom.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Give me Barton.
Come on. Set.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Taking
Daniels is a good quarterback to bring to the ground, but if he keep coming out here like that, we're going to knock his block off. Don't worry, we're going to get you eventually, brother. Knock your block off and eventually.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read.
Told you we was going to be on that.
Not fighting. They stay at home.
We on that angel timing, that angel timing.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19.
On play action, Daniels. Short
You're not having that.
in by Parkinson.
Give me cover 3 match.
As we tick towards the end
Go on to the
of
4th.
3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing much, Tristan. Out here in the last game of the season. Playoffs after this.
Is 3rd down. Here's Daniel.
Oh, yeah. So I'm talking about Nolan. Nolan said trade TJ Watt right now. No, I can see, in a way, though, I can see maybe, I like Max Crosby, but I'm like, Nolan out there doing the daggone thing. I might be able to, I'm going to look at the right edges before the season's over. He said, I'm live in San Antonio, GSG. I hope we beat the Knicks. Hey, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would prefer the Knicks to lose if I had my opinion. I don't want to live in a world where the New York Knicks. Not saying I don't, not saying life wise, but I just don't want to exist in a sports world where the Knicks win the basketball title. We'll never hear the end of it, bro. We'll never hear the end of it. I don't have a problem with the term unk. Unk is actually a term that's been explained as far as like an older gentleman. Like basically I'm older probably than him, so I don't necessarily have a problem with that. I think a lot of people get bent out of shape about that because of the fact that they that's right, Marvin. I think a lot of people get bent out of shape about that because of the fact that they don't want to be looked at as older. Bro, I'm literally about to be 40 in October. That man that made that comment is probably in his 20s. So hey, it's around the way hood term, I grew up around the way. Oh, Lennon. Come on, Lennon. I grew up around the way. Stuff like that isn't necessarily a problem. I don't like the Knicks now since they've been beating us. Their fans are crazy. I hope the Spurs win. Yeah, I want to see Wemby win for Greg Popovich. That's what happened That's what happened when the later they won in 2020. I'm telling you, you never heard the end of it, bro. You literally never hear the end of it. Give me Flood.
From the gun, Richardson. His throw left side is complete.
Great catch, Matt.
Inside the 25-yard line.
And hated on my boy. Like, I don't like the Lakers, but since LeBron won valid,
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I used to like the Lakers. Like, I really did. I liked the Lakers when Kobe and Shaq was there. I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend like I didn't, but I don't like LeBron James. So like, I don't like the whole team jumping and the whole like 1 year you're with one team, next team. I don't like the whole you're with a team 1 year and then the next year, if they're not winning, you're out of there and stuff like that. I think that's degrading to football. I think that's degrading to basketball, in my opinion. I'm glad that it's coming to an end. I'm glad that man's about to retire. So, should you still have a lot of Eagles players? Yeah, I got a lot of them. They're on the bench. This is the final game of the season, so basically I'm Is it because my dad's military? Oh, shout out to your dad, man. Hopefully, he has a great tour out there and stays safe and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just more so that I don't like LeBron James. Not like on some haterish stuff like who he is or nothing like that. Hold on. Oh, I almost got it there. I just don't like the whole like how he goes from one team to another, and basically this is 26. I don't like the fact that like you're with Cleveland, it doesn't work out. I'm gonna go to Miami, win a cup chip, doesn't work out. I'm gonna go back to Cleveland, win a chip, doesn't work out. Now I'm gonna go to the Lakers, and now I'm bouncing around. I don't respect that, in my opinion. They got linebackers out there. Go no huddle. Or they call the timeout. Make them use all their timeouts. Give me halfback inside. They got the line stacked. Give me my boy Matt on a cutter. That's right, Matt. That's right. Anthony, you are officially the number 2 quarterback in Philadelphia, brother. Whatever you want contract-wise, I got you. That man is nice. Let's go. I got Shadori on the bench, too. No, I am an Xbox. I am solely an Xbox platform content creator and news analyst. Checking in for the defense, Your Honor, for Xbox. That's right. Put us up 12. Look at all the rings, boy. All the hits, boy.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll get this up.
We're quick. He says we're. Hold on, wait. Whoa. We got some spam. Give me 1 minute. And some spam. Anyway. Plus, how much you make on TT? You mean like on TikTok? I don't actually talk about that. That's private. Just know I'm happy on TikTok and YouTube, and I have no plans on going anywhere else. Ah! I'm actually bringing my podcast to TikTok later today. Ah! Good hit, good hit. Grab at it, sing for the mics, sing for the mics. Cover 2 invert. Makes sense. Oh yeah, of course. I love video games, man. He going downfield. Hit him. Ah. I really love video games. Like that's my preferred hobby, and Xbox is my preferred platform over anybody else. I got my Xbox tattoo and my Xbox controller for the love of Xbox. Took 3 people to take that guy down. Cover 2 inverted hard flat. Yeah, Tariq Woolen is so injured. They said he's going to be injured for 56 weeks, so I'm hoping in the offseason he can maybe, get healthy. If he can't, I'm going to have to release him. I'm hoping it's like some sort of super strength health, like he gets some mutant energy or something. That's why I haven't released him from the team. And if we win the Super Bowl, he gets a Super Bowl ring with us, and then we'll take it from there. Inbound tackles, boys. Make him use that timeout. Yeah. Come here. Cover 4 quarters. Where'd you think you were going? They're rushing it. They're rushing it. Good stop. Make him waste that time. Bring the heat. No! Oh no, Cooper DeJean is down. No, good thing we got that first week bye, man. Yeah, I like Max, but I'm like, Max is. I got a lot of good hitters, man. And Nolan Smith, I feel like I'm kind of derailing his development. So, come here. Come here. Go get him, Barton. Get him. Sorry. Go after him, boys. Come here. Swipe.
Emotional damage.
Wrap this one up, bro.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out.
Took the time out. Oh, crap.
And they're able to chase him down.
Can we switch it up? I don't want to spike the ball. I want to take a knee. Take the knee.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee.
Let's get a little bit more. Let's give a run to Lennon. Oh, we can't. Okay, we got him. We got him.
The visiting Eagles. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions.
That was a good season. That's right. Great game, Anthony. Great game. All right, before we get into the playoffs, which will be played, I'm going to set it up. We're going to see. I'm going to set it up. We are playing the playoffs today. I'm just going to go grab a quick vape if you don't mind. Been live for about an hour or two or so. So give me a second. I'm going to turn the screen and be right back. I am not shutting down the stream. We will be jumping into the playoffs after this, so stay tuned. I will be right back. Back. I am back. Give me a second to settle in. All right. So, what I was feeling was that Nolan Smith's, I guess in a way, I guess you would call it Nolan Smith's, what do you call it there? Excuse me, blanking. Nolan Smith's, let's do the film room prep first, then we'll get into that. Might put my hoodie back on. You can get my hoodie. It's getting kind of cold. Solid win today. What do you say made it a success? A win and the ultimate success in this league, and our players did what's necessary to win it all. Their determination. All credit to their determination. Give me 1 second as I put my hoodie back on. A little colder out here in the Northwest. Yeah. All right, so let me see Max Crosby. Max is 99 now. What's his motivation in tags? Okay, so Max is 2 out of 3. Very good player. But I feel like Nolan Smith and Jonathan Gennard could hold it down. I'm trying to think, is there any other? I think we got the best edge rusher to come out this year. Same thing with TJ Watt. I feel like Nolan and Jonathan Gennard are like basically 90ing it out. I feel like they can start it up. I feel like Nolan's what do you call it? His development is being held back. Let me see here. I mean, we really don't need to get like super better at any other position, but we necessarily don't have any what do you call it? We necessarily don't have any help at the practice at the play. Excuse me, at the draft position this year. So we kind of don't have any picks. And I know I could clean house if I was to send Nolan. If I was to send T.J. Watt back to the practice to the Raiders. So let's see who the Raiders have. Is there anybody over there that I want to target? Okay. There's a rookie quarterback who I don't need. No. Okay, there's a rookie Mike linebacker. Okay, he's normal. Definitely not worth the trade. Let's see here. Who else you got? Yeah, not a lot of hitters. They got defensive tackle Wallace, who is a hidden. Okay, he's rated as top 10 defensive tackle in the NFL. We would have 1 out of 3 with him. Let's see here. Yeah, nobody really like that. With the Steelers, there is Chris Lindstrom. I know I can get Lindstrom back if I was to give him back T.J. Watt, which would free up Nolan's spot. I could also maybe pick up Garrett Wilson as well, and probably a bunch of picks. And I could also pick up, say, Byron Murphy. Yeah, I mean, TJ's good and everything like that, but I have a feeling he's going to retire after this year, and I don't want to be stuck not getting anybody. So let's throw TJ up there. Let's put TJ Watt, and let's demand from the Steelers, let's demand Chris Lindstrom, as well as Garrett Wilson, as well as Byron Murphy. And I want your first round pick this year, your first round pick next year, and 3 firsts, Byron Murphy and Wilson. Let's see what we got. Okay, they have no interest in that, which is understandable. Take the 15 off. Okay, take the other first off. Okay, and then it could be because we're asking for Byron Murphy. He's a pretty good cornerback, or it could be because we're asking for Garrett Wilson, and also because they're later in their years. So let's take Byron Murphy off and put the 15th pick in this year's draft. Okay. To just get Chris Lindstrom back to play right guard, I think it's pretty smart. Chris Lindstrom in the 15th pick in this year's draft. Straight up Chris Lindstrom. Okay. So if I was to say give you another player, I could get basically one of the best right guards in the NFL. Right now, at right guard, we're running Joe Alt, who is younger than him and very good. And we have a right guard that's there. Yeah, if you guys are not going to value him like that, I'm not going to give him back to you. I would rather hold on to him and take him into the playoffs. He may come back next year. As far as right edge goes, with Max Crosby, Max, I think, Max still holds a green lit with everybody. What's the Raiders' picks look like? Y'all have no first? Okay, I would ask for 3 first-round picks, as well as, let's see here. Who do you have that I would want? You have no wide receivers. You have Landon Varsh. Who's Landon Varsh? Pretty good. Motivation and tags. 1 out of 2. Tight ends. Okay. The line could get stronger, but they have nobody that really stands out to me on the line. Left edge is looking pretty regular. Got a 70, 67 over there. Defensive tackle, they got Brandon Fisk. I don't see anybody that to me values on a Max Crosby like that. Get Deontay and Genty. 3 first-round picks, 1 in 29, 2 in 28. I could always flip one of those picks for a draft pick in this year's draft. But I do feel as though with Max Crosby actually wants to be here. When you look at it, he likes the historic championships and likes the big market. So I'm going to hold on to Max, but I do want to move a player for a first-round pick this year before the draft class ends. Let me see here. You know what? Dexter Lawrence, like I said, is a very great defensive tackle, but at the same time, having 3 nose tackles really isn't working out the way I wanted it to. So let's see where Leo Chenal is playing, because that's actually a very good linebacker, and linebackers are super hard to get nowadays. I know I sent him somewhere. I think I sent him where I got Dexter from. And I'm pretty sure I should be able to work him and a first. So let's see here. I cannot remember where I sent him. Let's do, where is he? I can't remember for the life of me where I sent this guy. Oh, and tell me he hurt. Might gotta go to the play. You know what? Let me just go to the roster straight up run. Let me see. He is playing for, currently, he is playing for the Titans. Okay, he's not injured. So let's go ahead and put a trade in with the Titans. Let's see what else they got. They're looking for a defensive tackle. They also have Najarius Sneed. They have Wyatt Taylor. He would help at right guard, better than Matthias. And they have Tutu. Yeah, I would bring Tutu back. There's nobody else really here that I think stands out to me like that. And then I would want 2. Let's see how many first-round picks we can do. And let's see if they run with the trade. If they don't run with the trade, that's okay. I'm not mad at it. We'll adjust it a bit. We'll see how they take to it. Okay. Kind of figured they'd go that way. Round 1-6, I doubt it. Okay, so Dex does not hold as much weight as they normally did. Take Tutu off. Okay. So like I said, if they're not going to value these players and they don't actually see them like that, I'm not going to like give up a player, you know, for peanuts type thing. Leo Chenal and say Wyatt Taylor would make a very good pickup. I'm trying to see who they would want for them to. They're looking for wide receivers, left tackles. I would say I can give him Christian Dorsal because he's not doing anything but sitting behind Joe Alt. He's not doing anything but sitting behind Jordan Mailata. So we could do Christian Dorso. And then let's also put Tutu back on the trade. And then let's see where they stand with these first round picks. And let's repeat the offer and see what happens. Okay, what if I was willing to give you Dorso and Dexter Lawrence? Okay, so it's probably because I want their 6th. So let's take it to a second. Okay, so if I was willing to say drop it down to a 3rd. Okay, if I was willing to drop it down to a late 3rd. I mean, God, how many 3rds do you have? Okay, so if I was willing to say drop it down to a 4th. Okay. What if I took the 4th off, but I took Dexter Lawrence off? Okay. If I let you keep Tutu, where would we be at? Okay. Take the 1 pick off. Let's do the 21 and a 2nd and a 3rd. 1, 2, 3. Okay, take the 3rd off. I'm willing to do 1 first round pick, round 21, Wyatt Taylor and Leo Chenal. Okay. I have no real picks that I can send you, but a free agent probably makes this trade go through. So let me go over here and check it out. So let's go free agents. And let's see who's available. We'll sign him. And then let's do, because linemen are, not to say easy replaceable, but they are something where you can kind of like, recuperate your pick type thing. And Dorso is a very good guy, but on some real, he's not actually, he didn't see the field all this year, so it's kind of like a wasted pick. Let's do Wyatt Taylor. And I asked for Tutu as well, right? They weren't necessarily willing to come up off a 2-2. But let's see what we got. I might be willing to work something out with y'all. I really want that 1, 2, 3 set this year. Okay, so y'all also are looking for people. Matthias I won't need if I'm getting Wyatt Taylor back. So we can operate that way if you want to. Okay, take the 3 off. Or actually take the 2nd off. And make it your last 3 round picks. Okay. Make it your last 3 and a top 4. Okay. Take the 4 down and go with your last 4. Okay. Yeah, didn't I sign a guy? I signed a guy to make this trade go through. Hold on. I signed somebody else. I'm trying to see who it was. It was this guy, Mbuke. All right, see what we got. Okay, take the 2nd off and do a late 3rd. Okay, take that high 3rd off and do the last 3rd before the 3rd. Okay, do the last 3rd and a top 4. Okay, they don't want to come up off the top 4 at 102. Let's do a 108. Okay, they want to hold on to that 4th, which is cool with me. Let's do a 5th. Okay, so instead of taking a 5th in this year's draft, let's see if we can get a 4th in next year's draft. Okay, if you want to hold on to the 5th in this year's draft, I'm willing to take the 5th in next year's because I can make it happen on a different year. Bump it up if I have to. All right. So we were able to trade a left tackle, very good left tackle, one of the best in the business, but he does not play, and Jordan Mailata is not about to retire. We were able to trade a right guard who basically didn't want to be here to begin with. And we traded a left edge out of free agency. We got the best Sam linebacker in the NFL, Leo Chenal. We got a star right guard in Wyatt Taylor, and we got up-and-coming linebacker and Sam Tutu. And we were also able to get a first-round pick in this year's draft, a third-round pick in this year's draft, and a pick in the next one. So I feel like that's very good. And we're not over anything as far as like what do you call it? As far as trades go. We have a good amount of Sams now, so we have another linebacker in here. We got Tutu back in the building. He gonna do the daggone thing. And all we did was really give up really a left tackle, frankly. I think it's better to keep what's his name? I think it's better to keep TJ Watt. Um, even though TJ's 99, I could go with Nolan Smith Jr. I think where's Nolan ranked as? Nolan is probably ready to go. I could probably swing TJ Watt back to the Steelers because I'm concerned about his age. 10 years in the NFL, a lot of times players will retire, especially if you win a Super Bowl in your 10th year. So let's see. Now that we have what's his name? Now that we have a player back, let's see about moving him back to the Steelers before he retires on us. So let's do say Chris Lindstrom and Garrett Wilson. I know I put a couple people up here, but I don't know. Take the picture off and see how close we are. Okay, about halfway there. I put a third along with it. You're not getting my first. Okay. I didn't trade Dexter Lawrence. Like I said, Dexter Lawrence is a very good player, but having a lot of nose tackles doesn't really work for me. So if I was able to get Chris Lindstrom, the best right guard, well, I have Wyatt Taylor, right? Didn't I just pick up Wyatt Taylor? Yeah, I have Wyatt Taylor at right guard, and I got Joe Alt playing right guard, so I technically don't need Chris Lindstrom. And I got a good line working around him. I mean, I could use a left tackle. Who you got a left tackle? Let's see here. Tackle suck. There was this other boy I wanted to pick up. Because if I don't need Chris Lindstrom and I don't need Garrett Wilson, I can do business with the Saints, who have just one guy I wanted to pick up. I think they still might have him playing left tackle or right tackle. There you go. Fuga. I would love to have him behind Jordan Mailata getting better. Let's see what else they have in certain positions. Just gave away a defensive tackle, so I wouldn't mind going out and getting a very good, which I got at lines. A lot of older guys. Alonzo, nope. Travion Flynn, he's a very good cornerback. Let me see what he got. He is rated as a top 7 cornerback in the NFL. His motivation and tags. He would like the big market and a scheme fit, so let's put him on there. And then also, I wanted to see what's up with wide receivers. Okay, you have no young ones. Halfbacks. Ooh, Algilaire. He's very nice. Quarterback. Okay. So, because you have people that I don't want to really pick up, I would say the 4th round pick, 1st round pick, and 1st round pick. And I would do, say, TJ Watt for 3 first and a 2nd. What do you say? Okay. Take off the 2nd. Take off this year's 4th, and we could do just 2 first round picks and then 2 players. Let's see what TJ, like what offers come up for TJ. Okay, DJ Moore. Okay, Rashid Rice. Tre'Davious Ward. Okay, he must be back off of injury. Tariq Hill, I doubt it. Lad McConkey would make a good trade. He's a very good wide receiver. That's not happening. Tyler Lindenbaum, Jalen Ramsey. Okay. So I like the Lad McConkey deal. Let's go ahead and check that out and see if we can move, say, TJ Watt over there. I want all 3 first round picks that you guys have this year, plus some seconds. Saying no? Okay, what else are you looking for? Edge rushers. You're actually looking for a right edge rusher, huh? Okay, I'm willing to deal with that. Mainly because of the fact that, like I said, TJ Watt may end up retiring after this year. And Max Crosby's a great player, but, if I can get 3 first round picks in this year's draft, number 1, number 5, and number 18, and 2 second round picks, and Lad McConkey, I'll be willing to do that deal. Okay, a little bit hesitant. Okay, because I'm also going to be trading away TJ Watt, I would go ahead and put that up there as well. And you can have both these guys. TJ 9 times out of 10 may not make it to after this year, and Max Crosby's great, but 3 first round picks for 1 person in 2 seconds is worth it to me. Okay. I'm willing to put, or you know what? Instead of giving up my picks, I'm willing to say let's go ahead and change that last second to a 3rd. Okay, we're moving a little bit closer. A little bit closer. Let's move it to your bottom 4. Okay. Let's move that bottom 4 to a 5th. Okay, let's go ahead and take that 5th off period and just leave the 2nd. Okay, take the 2nd off. 3 first-round picks and Ladd McConkey for T.J. Watt and Max Crosby. Okay. We're going to go ahead and send you a 5th. Okay. Almost done. So I would need like a free agency player, which I can pick up. I'm definitely going to take that trade, mainly because of the fact that it improves the team. Edge rushers that are getting older are good, but at the same time, I feel like, in my opinion, with Max Crosby, he's developed. I have Jonathan Bernard and I have Nolan Smith, and I have all faith in them. So we're going to go ahead and get what we can get before the season's over. I was doing business with the Jets, and I was looking for Ladd McConkey. Let's also see what else they have. Like, say, you can keep that 2nd-round pick and give me Veer Tucker. That would be a great pickup, in my opinion. And then they have a halfback who I'm not. Let me see the halfback. What is he? Is he power? Let me see. Oh, he's a power back too, huh? Okay, motivation and tags. Okay, he would work with us. So let's do these 3 players and all 3 of your first this year's draft. And I will send you Max Crosby. And let's see if we can get it done for Crosby instead of TJ Watt. Okay? You want another person. I feel like TJ Watt is coming to the end of his career, so I would say put TJ Watt up there. Okay? I'm also willing to give you a 3rd to make this go through. Okay? Put a 5th on there. Okay, and then I know I picked up somebody. I forget. I think he was an edge rusher or something. Okay, it wasn't an edge rusher. It was. Let me see who I picked up. I picked up somebody. Didn't I pick up somebody just now? Could be wrong. Oh, here he is. Kicker. Oh, they ain't going to go for no Gonzalez as no kicker. Yeah, that ain't going to happen. I need to release Gonzalez. It's one of those last minute, down by the wire type trades. Gonzalez, we're going to go ahead and release this dude. Release him. Get him off the squad. He is not going to help me make a trade go through. Give me Jalen Hicks. Give me Jaden Hicks and go ahead. Let's go back to this trade. Now let me see. TJ, yeah, let's see where we stand with this trade real quick. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, so we got Ladd McConkey. I would love to pick up Vera Taylor and the halfback and potentially your top 3 picks. Let's do TJ Watt and let's do mainly let's start with TJ Watt and see where we stand. Okay. So TJ would not command the 3 first-round picks. They're mainly doing it because of Max Crosby. With Max, I think Max is more valuable than TJ because he's younger. Let me see where Max is at with his years. Max has only been in the business for 7 years, so I don't feel like trading him in that situation. Let's take Veer Tucker off. Okay. Now let's see if we take the first-round pick off, what they would say. Okay. You could keep your top 10 picks. Okay. And I would get another first-round pick and Ladd McConkey for TJ Watt, an older player. Let's put a 3rd on there. Okay, let's put a 5th with it. Okay, and then let's put this other edge rusher that I picked up. Wait, it was an edge rusher, right? No, Hicks was a safety, if I'm not mistaken. Hicks. Okay, I would have to give him another person. And that will be they're looking for a Will. And I have Tutu to be able to come in and train. He can, one of them can maybe go to Will side linebacker. So yeah, I'd be willing to do Fusade. He's also 31 years old. But if I do Fusade, I'm actually going to bring back one of those picks to see if we can make it happen. Okay. What would you feel about the higher 5 pick? Okay. Just a little bit shy. I'm willing to understand that. How about number 18 and your late second? Okay. Let's take that late second off. And let's go 3. No, it's okay. Okay. I understand you had to run and do something. Let's do a 4th. All right. We were able to trade away we were able to trade away TJ Watt, a very great edge rusher. I think he's one of the best edge rushers in the business, but he also is coming up on his 10th year, and I have a feeling that he may end up retiring eventually. Jay Hicks was out of free agency. Fusade is a superstar, but he is also 32 years old. 3rd round pick in the 5th for a very young, very ready to go Lad McConkey and a very good halfback in McKinney, and a 1st round pick and a 4th. Okay, so I think that was a very good trade there. Now that we have, where are we at in the numbers? Okay, now that we have another young halfback who also is power, we're going to go over to the roster and check and see how his motivation and tags worked out. His motivation and tags worked out to be, okay, let's see, his morale's down, but he's 2 out of 3, so that's pretty good. He'll work with us. We're going to go ahead and trade away Montgomery. We're going to trade away Montgomery. We're going to keep, my God, Lyle McConkey came in as a 90. Is he physical or is he power? Oh, he's a physical, he's a slot guy. Oh, okay. That's cool. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, so we now have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide receivers. That's good. I'd rather keep the young wide receivers. Wide receivers are kind of hard to come by. At the edge rushing position, I'm glad that I backed off of the Max Crosby trade. I think he's very good. Welcome back, Manny. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are going to need some people to play Will. So even though Tutu is not a Will side linebacker, he is a 17 top 7 strong side linebacker. But I am going to train him in the ways of Will side linebackers. So we're going to go ahead and move him. Oh, wait, hold up. Don't we have an open space? Yeah, we have we have 53. Okay, let's see who's who. Okay, quarterback. Okay. Oh, David Montgomery. Okay. So we are going to bring back up my man Isaiah, who was a Will side linebacker. He was doing very well this year. We're going to get him back up. And then we're going to go ahead and trade away Montgomery. I don't know what they would want for Montgomery. And I doubt they would give you back, like, say, TJ Watt or nothing like that, for no Montgomery. We're not send TJ to the Jets, right? There's no chance in hell to give you back TJ Watt for Montgomery. Yeah, see. And then also at the same time, even if you was to say, these are all 1st round picks this year, what are they looking for? Right edges, halfbacks. 2 1st round picks at 21 for TJ Watt. Like I said, I feel like he's going to retire, and Nolan Smith can do it, so we're not going to go down that route. I would rather see what I can get for him. Okay, no trade packages. We need a team that's really in need of like a halfback to possibly get a 1st or a 2nd or a good player from them. I would want to see who's a good edge rusher, in my opinion, seeing as how we're 53 deep. Let's see, who is a good left edge rusher that came out of college now that we're ending the season. Let's see here. There's Rafael Torres. Rafael is a star. Top 9. He also is. I like doing manually to see what comes up. Rafael would work out for us. Let's see if they would do it straight up for Montgomery for Rafael. That way we're getting younger at the positions we need to. Let's throw a pick on there because he is higher than Raphael. See how they feel about it. Okay, straight up. Okay, if I was to say put a 4th with it. Okay, so Montgomery doesn't hold that weight with them, which is understandable. He is older, and if I remember correctly, I think I got him through free agency or trade. There's Tuli Opotu. I had Tuli for a while. Very good left edge rusher. I wouldn't have a problem putting out a good effort to pick him up. They're the same age rating. Rating. He's a little bit higher than him, so I would ask for, say, a late 3rd and see how far out we would be. Okay, take the 3rd off. Okay, put, say, with it a 4th round pick. Okay, so Tuli is almost able to be picked up. I would say Tuli's a very good player, and he would fill that 3rd edge rusher position that I need over there filled. Cornerbacks running where they need to run. I am not willing to do a 1st, but I am willing to say do. What are y'all looking for? Cornerbacks? What's up with J.C. Horn? Oh crap, my knee. Wasn't J.C. Horn hurt this year or something like that? Let me see something before we go for Tuli. Yeah, wasn't J.C. Horn hurt? He's still hurt? Wow, that guy gonna be hurt going into the playoffs. Tuli Opotu at left edge. That would be a nice pickup. His motivation and tags don't really line up with us that well. But let me see. Where's Tuli? Tuli's only 3 years in the league. He's already 81. His motivation and tags are he wants to be close to California, which we are not, and he wants warm weather state, which we are not. So he would have to just train off of just straight up highest value offer. Like I said, I'm not willing to give up a 1st, but I would like to pick up Tuli to fill that gap that I have going on there at the practice squad. You could exchange one player for another. Like you could send them, say, Tutu, because Tutu is the same way where he doesn't want to where is Tuli playing again? Oh, let me go back and check that. Ben, yo, shout out to my moderator Ben. Be sure to go over to his channel, sub up, great content creator as well. How's your day going, Ben? Welcome in, welcome in. About to start these playoffs. Is the last couple of sling trades before the season starts. Before the Tuli's playing for the Panthers, okay? So let's get a trade going. And let's do Panthers. Let's do Tuli. And let's do, we're going to send you David Montgomery, as well as, I know I brought somebody up or signed somebody just now, didn't I? Tuli and, wait, because I still got Dexter Lawrence and all that, right? Yeah, I still got Dexter. Tuli, and let's say Tutu. We could do two. I would do Tuli and Tutu. Straight up. Okay. Tutu is nice. I think he's gonna end up becoming a very nice linebacker. He's top 7 position. Very good. But the problem is that none of his stuffs match up, so I would just be exchanging a player that's a star for a superstar player. And then let's put a 4th along with it. All right. And we just got Tuli Opotu, a superstar left edge. I don't know if he matches up motivation and tags, but he can train and be ready to go. We got Younger at the position, able to shed TJ Watt. Tuli comes in as 87. His morale and temper are up 6 and 1. His morale is making him boost. He's boost 7 automatically. His motivation and tags are just highest value offer, so he just wants to keep getting paid, which isn't a problem. As far as the defensive tackle position goes, Garcia is basically a 90 down, so he's only 9 points away from Dexter Lawrence, and I feel like I could put him in a position to win. We're running 3 linebackers. With Dexter Lawrence, I also feel like, now we're running the 6 wide receivers, which is cool. As far as the cornerback room goes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 when everybody's healthy. Quinyon Mitchell got hurt. He has turf toe. He'll probably be back next week. So with Dexter Lawrence, as good as a defensive tackle as he is, his value's starting to drop. I notice a lot of teams are not looking to pick him up. So let's see who would step forward if I was willing to trade him out. Let's see what would happen. DJ Moore, Zach Allen, okay. Adolphe, Rashid Rice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, see how the offers necessarily aren't the same? Let's see. The Rams traded away Jared Verse, right? Didn't they trade away Jared Verse? He's a Brown now. So let's see what is Jared Verse. Does his motivation and tags line up with us? Big market, franchise quarterback. We won't be a warm weather state, but that would be a good trade. I'd be willing to do that for that in the first round pick. Well, actually, hold on. Let's see if we can get you always swing bang them high. See how much you can get. Okay, 2 first round picks. Okay, 1. And a straight up deal. Okay. I don't necessarily need Jared Verse, so let's see what team step forward. The Bears. I am not sending him to the Bears. I want him out of this division. Not in a bad way, but that guy is not about to be in my division. The Browns have a lot of picks. Oh, the Jets had a lot of picks. That's who had a lot of picks. Was the Jets. The Browns have 1 pick, which is 3rd. I would rather bang them high for like a lot of picks to see what the Jets' interest is. They have a yellow interest. They do have TJ Watt. But I have Thule now, and like I said, I feel as though TJ Watt's probably going to retire soon. So let's see if they would give me their top 2 picks for Dexter Lawrence. Okay. A little bit hesitant there. How about your 5th round pick and a gang of picks? Okay. Take the 3rd off. Take the other 3rd off. I am willing to do the number 5 pick in this year's draft and a 2nd for Dexter Lawrence. Okay. If I'm willing to take that 2nd away and go with the later 2nd. Okay. So if I was willing to say take these 2 thirds. Okay. If I was willing to take a late 3rd and an early 4. Okay. If I was willing to turn that 4 into a 5. Okay. If I was willing to take the 5 off period from this year and take a, say, 3rd from 28. Okay. If I was willing to drop down to 28 because you seem like you're ready to trade from that room. How about a top 4 and 28? Okay. So the bottom 4, you might feel better about working with that. Okay. Don't I have a 5th or something like that? No, I don't have any 5ths. Let's do, say, a 5th. We were negotiating for a 5th. So let's do a 5th and a late 5th and 28. Ooh, trade decline. Just declined, too. Let's drop down to 29. All right. And we were able to sling Dexter Lawrence for the number 5 pick in this year's draft and a 3rd round pick in a 5th, which is okay with me. I have no problem with that. I feel as though Jalen Carter, Vita Vea, Jordan Davis, and Garcia can get the job done completely well. We're running just high on linebackers. Cornerbacks, I would prefer to bring in another cornerback, to be honest, because if somebody gets hurt, we only have 4 starting cornerbacks. I initially had Asante Samuel Jr. I want to see where he is to bring him back. I forget what team I sent him to, but I know I can probably move him for a good pick. As soon as I find him, he now plays for, he's below some of these rookies, so he should be gettable. He now plays for, as soon as I find him, he now plays for the Jaguars. Okay. So if I was to say bring up, let me see, who do I have on the practice squad that can make that happen? Let's bring up Walker. And see if we can swing them for like a 2nd round pick. We might be able to make it work. And then we have a right guard that I'm not willing to do away with, Jeremiah Trotter, excuse me, said Jordan Mailata. Let's go run stopper. He's a will side linebacker, which a lot of times he's a first year will side linebacker star, but okay. Let's see how it lines up on the will side linebacker. Does that will side linebacker I just brought up really want to be here type thing? Like, is his morale super high or whatever? His motivations are, yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty cool with being here. But his zone coverage is trash. For him to be a will side linebacker, that doesn't really help me. Let's do him. and the what was the other guy? He was a edge rusher, correct? Let me see. Where is he? He was a wide receiver. Let's do Walker, and let's slide over to the Jags. And let's see about picking up my man Asante Samuel Jr. And let's see what happens. Okay, trade declined. So let's see if we can go ahead and what are they looking for? Wills and Mikes. Is there anybody that I could necessarily take a hit at and get Asante back? You know what? I want Asante back, but let's see if we can move like a second. Move these players for say a second or something. Second might be able to make it work for Asante. What about a third? Okay, no interest there. We need teams that have a weakness at will. Okay. What about for Fuga? I'm looking to restock my line a little bit. Okay, no interest. Okay. Second. Okay. So these guys, do I get any offers? No. Okay. So let's see here. All right, we got an interest from the Steelers. They need a will. How about a late third? Y'all got a lot of thirds. Okay. High 4. Okay. Late 4. All right, cool. Now that we got rid of them, let's go back to the practice squad. I know there's somebody over there that could make it happen. There's Ty Robinson. Ty is actually a, let me see. Andrew Giletto, does he really want to be here? Very good player. Got him from the Chiefs, actually. Future starter, but I'm pretty good at edge rusher. And I'm pretty sure that he would, oh, we have an open spot too. Bring Jeremiah Trotter back up. Because we're about to trade one for, well, no, I think we can't go 1-for-1 with that. Let's see if we can trade Giletto to the Jaguars for my man, Asante Samuel Jr., who will be with the team permanently, because I wanted to see, how he developed this year, and he's developing very well. So let's do Giletto for Asante. Okay, and then let's do, say, a 3rd round pick. Okay, I'm willing to do a 4th as well. All right, and we got our cornerback. Okay, and we were able to also, before the year ended, we traded away Dexter Lawrence, former Giant, and we were able to pick up the number 5 pick in this year's draft, as well as the number 18 and 21 and a 5th. So we have 3 first-round picks this year. I have done no scouting. We will do that after the playoffs. I don't want to get too wrapped up into it. But yeah, I like the trades. Let's see how the team looks once you tend to put everybody back in their positions. Okay, Jalen Hurts will be the starter. At halfback, we have the new young boys. But it is Saquon Barkley's backfield. But we do have some new hotness. At halfback, we have Lennon and McKinney as halfbacks. Fullback is our superstar fullback Tyson, Iron Mike Tyson. Wide receiver number 1 is going to be, I would rather have, what's his name? Let me see if I can find him. Wait, somebody injured? I would rather have Lad McConkey run number 1 because I feel like number 1s get too much of the heat. And I'm going to put Devontae at 2, McGee at 3, T-Mac at 4, and Metcalf down at 5 because he's going to be playing in the slot. And then Marvin Harrison will step up. Tight ends will be Dallas Goedert number 1 with T-Mac behind him. I mean, with Kyle Pitts behind him. Left tackle will be Jordan Mailata. Yeah, we can always draft a left tackle if we need to. Left guard will be Landon Dickerson. Landon starting at what? Right? He shouldn't be. Right guard is Joe Alt. Joe's starting at right tackle. Okay, this is... Oh, I changed it. That's right. Lane Johnson. Penei Sewell behind him. Right guard is going to be Joe Alt with Wyatt Taylor behind him. Center is going to be Cam Jurgens. And then left guard is going to be Landon Dickerson with Ole behind him. Left edge is going to be Nolan Smith, Chase Young, and also, where's my guy? Tuli Apotu. He's actually going to be over Chase Young. Right edge is going to be Max Crosby because we kept him in the building with John Gardner and Barton. Defensive tackle is going to be Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis and Vita Vea and Garcia. And then the backup is going to be Chase Young. And then Sam is going to be JOK with Fells behind him. And also the other one is Leo Chenal. Leo Chenal is going to be actually below JOK. Mike is going to be all the boys. London is going to start with Campbell behind him. Will is going to be Zach Bond with, hold on here. Isaiah is back to run Will. And then we're also going to do, I don't have any other Will side linebackers, so that'll be something I maybe look at in the offseason. Isaiah's going to run Will. And then behind him is going to be, give it to my man. Can I do Jahad Campbell to get him more reps? Yeah. Do it with Jahad Campbell, put him at the Will. I just wanted to come in and say hi. I'm going to go watch the finals. All right, T, thank you for showing up. Thank you for participating and showing up. Go Spurs. Cornerback, first cornerback number 1 is going to be, Quinyon Mitchell is still severely injured, but we're going to put him in. Hopefully he gets better or healthy before the season's ended. Sauce Gardner is 2. Cooper DeJean is 3. Lassiter is 4. And Kool-Aid McKinstry is 5. With Asante Samuel Jr. ready to go in case anything happens. If Quinyon's not ready to go, we have a backup ready to do it for him. Strong safety's all the boys. Kicker is Jake the Snake Elliott. Punter is Ryan Stonehouse. Long snapper is Rhodes. Kick returner is the same guys. Third down running back is going to be Lennon and Saquon Barkley. Gadget is Saquon Barkley. Power halfback is going to be, let's give him McKinney. He's classified as better of a power halfback. Slot wide receiver. Wait, does Saquon have better power? Saquon has better power. So we'll leave Saquon for power as well. Slot wide receiver is going to be Big DK Metcalf. And then McGee and Marvin Harrison. Rush left edge is going to be Nolan and all the boys. Bring Tuli Apotu in here, the new Oos, into the squad. Rush right edge is going to be Max Crosby and Jonathan Gennard. And Barton behind him. Rush defensive tackle is going to be Jalen Carter. And Jordan Davis. And also give me Garcia. Is he still hurt? All right, Garcia's still hurt, so I can't bring him in. Nose tackle is going to be Vita Vea. It's going to be Jalen Carter, Vita Vea, and Jordan Davis. Sub linebacker is going to be Devin Lloyd, as well as actually Zach Vaughn, then Devin Lloyd, and then JOK. Slot cornerback is going to be, I feel like we should put Kareem Lassiter. No, because Kareem will get taken off of a straight route. And then do Asante Samuel Jr., get him in there, get him his reps. And then Cooper DeJean is the slot. And then it's going to be Asante, Kool-Aid McKinstry, and then Asante. And we're ready to go. We're ready to kick this one off. Okay, the finals are on. So let me, my phone's dying. I got to get my charger. Or actually, yeah, I got to get my charger. It's just over here. I ain't got to go nowhere. All right. Hold up, wait. We got some comments over here. Landon Talton said, hi, how are you doing, Landon? And then he said, what are you doing? Oh, I'm playing Madden 26, about to enter the playoffs. And he said, who is your web? When you mean web, you mean, like, who is my quarterback? Hold on, I think my family told me the stream, what's the name was on? Okay. Let's get in here. Let's see here. Turn this down so I'm getting strikes. Come on, Spurs. Come on, Spurs. Do it for Greg Popovich. Do it for all of us that don't want to see New York win. Okay. Hopefully it stays right there like that. Okay. All right. We have a great team going so far. I like the aspect of the team. I feel like at the same time we were able to pick up a lot of good people. Just one last run through to make sure I'm not really missing anybody or there's no real problems. We got young in some positions. 6 wide receivers. I feel like 6 might be a little too much to kind of run with. I know TJ was in his last deal of his deal, but I'm thinking, is there anybody in the wide receiver room that I might be able to move around with without? McGee actually, is McGee physical or is he a deep threat? Okay, so McGee is what is McGee? McGee is a slot wide receiver. So he's actually slot. So I could say, I could take the hit and man, he said, all right, I'm back once again. McGee is very well, but I think Deke